It feels amazing. Just to be back in the gym and to be training for an actual competition, to have a preseason. I mean, I was just telling the team yesterday, a lot of us haven't even had a preseason under our belt, and so we're at the point now where it feels long and it's tiring, but it's just going to prepare us for what's to come when we hit October, November, and hopefully December. I think across the board, I mean, we're always known for our depth, and even more so, our practices are really competitive. There's 6v6, we can put new people in, and there's no like drop off in play. So I mean, at the end of the day, that'll just make us better because we're competing. I want us to be competing against us, so that when we go against our opponent, it doesn't feel as challenging. Yeah, so we'll start with the right side. So there are actually two new players, and they're both named Kate. So there's Kate Ryan and Kate Meyer. They're both looking on the right side, and we had to fill a big void because Jen did really great things for us last year. So they're both different players and both very impressed with what they're bringing to the team. They both can score. Kate Meyer has a lot of experience. Her team at JMU won a championship. Like, she knows what it takes to be at that level. And then Kate Ryan's coming in. She has a really heavy arm. So I think she's someone that'll be contributing for us along both of the Kates throughout the season. And then at the pin, we have a lot of returners. So there's AP, who's in her 5th year, and she has that experience. We have Allison Cousins and Sam, who've also been with us for 4 years, Maggie Burns and Jordan. So at any point in time, the season's really long. We're gonna need to rely on everybody, and so I keep telling everyone that, like, we're gonna have to rely on everybody. We have a great core of attackers that if someone's struggling or an opponent's really getting after them, we can pop someone else in if someone gets injured, and we're not going to skip a beat. So they all have been doing a really great job in practice and continuing to get better. So I really like what our setters are doing. They're both pretty physical setters. They're running good tempo. They're both competing. Hannah's getting back into it, but even she hasn't played a very long time, and she's stepping onto the court, and you can't really tell that there's that much gap. So I think she did a good job with her rehab and getting to a spot where she can jump in and be productive on the court and help us compete. Our middle position is a little bit less experienced, which is a different look for us. Usually we're pretty experienced in the middle, so we have a lot of young mixing in with some returners. But right now, like Vanessa and Lo played a lot last year. They're doing some good things. And then our freshmen are starting to catch up and understand like our system and what we're looking for them to do. Our DS crew is very strong. We played Niagara on Sunday, and our team, we passed a 2-2. So I think all three of them, I mean, McKaylee, I'll speak to Mick a little bit, freshman year to junior year, like you wouldn't even recognize her as the same player. But again, that's credit to her because she's put in a lot of work. Jasmine is super quick. She played beach all summer, and then Liv's coming off of being at a D1 school. So I think just the level that they're at right now is probably the strongest that we've had as a core for DSs. But I think at least for our freshmen, you know, it's different when you put on a jersey and there's an official and it's like a real game. So hopefully some of those nerves that just naturally happen, especially for younger players, they've had an opportunity to work through that in the spring. So hopefully they have more confidence when they step out on the court because they've done it already. But time will tell. We just need to keep getting better every day. I think we need to compete. We talked about this our first 3 weekends on our schedule. Like every team we're going to go to battle with, and we need to compete against them and learn from those moments so that way we're ready for conference play. and we'll see what happens then. But I think we have a good group of players that want to get better and a little bit chippy, but salty with losing to Bridgeport in fives. Like, they still remember that, which I think is a good thing. So I think we're ready to go out and